Hello, I am Bae, and I am a model, content creator, and co-founder of Loop, a consignment-based secondhand clothing store. And I'm also Buro's July cover star. And here are a few of my favorite things. This piece was the very first piece of artwork I bought for my home. It is a piece by an artist called Misorama Studios, also known as Diane. She worked at Snack Food as well at the time that I was working there, and this piece really reminds me of my mom. So, fun fact, me, my mom, and my grandmother were all born in the year of the tiger, obviously separated by the generations. And so this tiger reminds me of all three of us. And the words at the bottom, warm, fuzzy, and comforting, are my goals in life of how I want to feel every day. This is my emotional support water bottle. We matched today. I love her because she keeps my drinks really icy cold, and I only drink iced cold water. I also love her because she has a straw, and so when I'm at shoot and I'm running around and I don't want the makeup artist to be mad at me for messing up my lipstick, she's a savior. So I always have her with me. This little guy is my favorite lighter. He's got a little jumper on him that's a little stained because I spilled coffee on him once. But I got this in a vintage shop in Chiang Mai. It was the last one there, and it was like 4 ringgit 50 cents. And I was like, I gotta have her. And she, when it's lit, it looks like his hair. Stop falling. There are 3 of these because I think in the past 5 years I've gone through maybe 10 of these in total, and these are the 3 I currently own and have. This is Chanel's Rouge Cocoa Balm in the shade 914 Natural Charm. I've been using the same shade for 5 years. This is my everyday lipstick. These are at the end, literally. And I got married in this shade. I literally gave it to my makeup artist and went, this is the only color I want to get married in. And so yeah, there's one for my bag, one for my dresser, and one backup in case I lose one. My favorite scent of the moment is Honor from Aesop. It just has this very fresh scent to it. I wouldn't say it's sweet, even though it definitely does have hints of something florally. But me and my husband both use this scent, so we fight over who gets to bring it on holiday when we are not home at the same time, which is annoying. But it's great, I love it. It's a really great unisex smell, and it works really well in our tropical climate. These are one of my greatest vintage finds because truly good things take time. I saw a photo of a pair of boots that looked like these on the internet, and I was like, I really want a pair. And I don't shop that way anymore. I don't believe in the instant gratification of fashion. So I hunted the internet, and all the vintage pairs were either super expensive or did not come in my big feet size. So I just forgot about them. And a few months later, I ended up going to Paris. And walking down a random street, there was a vintage store that we walked in, and right on the very top shelf were these boots that I asked her, could I try them on? And she brought them down, and I saw that they were my size. They were less than half the price of every other pair I had seen online. And so a year later, I bought the exact pair of boots that I had been eyeing online, and that is literally my relationship to fashion right now, is slowly sourcing and hunting and gaining pieces that will live in my wardrobe forever. So these boots remind me of everything I love about my wardrobe. It goes without saying that, of course, on this list you have my engagement ring and my wedding ring. These were made locally by Left and Right. They're a bespoke jeweler and they make really beautiful heirloom pieces. I knew that I wanted my wedding stack to be something that was really personal to me and not really so much for someone else or to kind of show off, but really something that I could wear every day and it would age and grow with me, and this is exactly that. It's got a little lotus flower here, and yeah, it's one of the most special pieces I own. I keep it every night in this little hand, which is made by a ceramicist named Jane Heng. This is also really important to me because my very first job working in Malaysia was at Snack Food. I was a retail associate and they used to sell these, and I remember working there and wishing I could afford one. And I couldn't at the time, but a couple years later I shot a campaign for them where I helped photograph these and I got to take one home for free. Who doesn't love that? And she's so cherished in my wardrobe because she's a reminder that I can achieve what I want to achieve, and that the things that I now want that I can't have are things that I can still dream to one day own. So those were a few of my favorite things. You can read more about me on buro247.my. Bye!